plan is to go to 0.75 inches here. And I'm just going to do a little mark. We have a smaller piece, or two smaller pieces, and two longer pieces. The longer pieces are going to be used to make a section and the cap. And then the smaller pieces here are going to be used to make the bodies, or the barrels of the pen. I'm going to be using this piece. And the way that I'm going to be using this piece is as a spur bit. So when people turn wood, they use a center spur, but because I'm trying to make this a smaller diameter at one go, and this is too big, a Phillips head drill bit was my solution. And you know, I'm quite proud of that little idea there. It works quite nicely. All right, so I'm gonna get this bad boy up and running. Not too crazy fast, but basically all we're trying to do is smooth the beginning part out and make all of this uniform. Not quite still. Here, this is actually, you'll probably be able to hear a difference when I click them together. So we'll try it. Not this one. Come on, give me another one. There we go. Okay, so these are just standard Alumilite blanks, and that's what it sounds like. A little bit of a thud. One more time. These. The other ones. You can definitely hear these have a higher pitch, which tells me that they are harder, like a harder material. So okay. So yeah, just a quick little lube here for cutting. When you are threading them with taps and dies, you can end up chewing the threads if you don't make the tenon the correct diameter. However, I don't see any chip outs on this one. Yeah, I used to have a boxer as well. Those are also some good dogs. It's fun watching them point. Go. All right, my handy dandy toothbrush here. I'm just gonna take this a little bit further down. There. There we go. Very nice. So we've got the tenon on the section now. So I'm going to measure it and see where we're at. Looking for a specific number here. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Of the material that it is, I'm going to take my time with this part of thread lube here, which is just bamboo cutting board oil. Will it make a difference? Probably not. At least not that much of a difference. But you want to take it nice and slow. Let's see, I think I should turn this just a little bit. There, that's probably a little better. Yeah, definitely on this particular material, take your time. Like, if you start finding that you're impatient with it, just walk away. That's really the best thing to do. Like, you start getting angry at the piece, you should definitely just walk away. It's not worth messing it up because you're getting frustrated about it. Here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's just a tiny little bit of a chip out right there. But that's really not a big deal because I can just sand that little bit right there, which will actually, you know, help the pin go together. So just a quick little touch right there with some sandpaper. Boom, good to go. All right, so this is to facilitate the nib housing. Yep. That's to facilitate the nib housing. And then there's also the nib shoulder. And this is what's going to enable the relief for that. And then finally, we hit it with a little step, and then we'll hit it with a little bevel. Just a tiny little bit right there, just to open it up just a tiny little bit more. This is just to knock off that corner. Just a little touch right there makes it so you're not going to cut your finger. And then last, but not least, you're going to use the threading tool. This is the Jowo number 6 tap. And then I also have a Bach tap, but that requires different drill bits because it is a different diameter. Go. We'll take our time with this one here. It's going to take a little while. It's snug. You can feel. So, working it a little bit. And there is a minimum depth that you want to go to for this, which kind of goes without saying, but the other thing is that if it goes too deep, it won't actually be in contact with the inside anymore anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal. There you go. You can kind of see the inside, the shoulder, and then the threads there, all the way on the inside. Pretty cool. And then we're going to test it out with its partner here. And that's looking good. Very nice. I'd say we got a pretty good fit. Oh yeah, let's give that a little spin. Oh yes, we are looking sharp. The section screwing into the body here, and that's what a nice fit. We are definitely cruising right along with these. They are looking very nice, and everything is going very well. So I have everything drilled and threaded. So the next thing I'm going to need to do is take them over to the wood lathe and then start getting them shaped to what it is that I'm going for. As far as sanding and polishing goes, these are so nice to sand and polish. But it's a trade-off because some of the other steps aren't as fun or nice. It's a much harder material, a little bit hard on the tools. And then just generally a little harder to work on and with. So with all those things combined, there are definitely trade-offs depending on the material that you're using. And Oparex is a hard material. Not like hard to use or anything, it's just like physically a hard material.